A controversy growing over dual revelations this week about the IRS. One, that a top Democrat investigating the IRS targeting scheme appears to have been coordinating with the IRS during the targeting he's now investigating. And two, that the DOJ and the IRS looked into criminal charges against these same groups at the request of a Democratic lawmaker. All this comes as nearly 70% of the American people say they want Congress to continue investigating this matter, which the president says doesn't involve a smidgen of corruption. Joining me now, Joe Trippi, former presidential campaign manager and Fox News contributor. Joe, good to see you. So let's just start with the allegations against Representative Cummings, who is on the House Oversight Committee, and he and ISA have had this dust-up. The suggestion is that he was focused on a group called True the Vote down in Texas that got audited and looked at by the FBI and all these federal agencies, and that he asked the IRS for publicly available information about True the Vote, and at the same time the IRS was targeting them. The lawyer for True the Vote smells a rat and believes that the two were cooperating. Was there anything wrong with Mr. Cummings seeking publicly available information about this group?
I don't think so. I mean, the key here was he was asking, and all the documents and all the emails show that he asked repeatedly or a few times for publicly available information and only publicly available information. And the other thing that's interesting about this is that the IRS was investigating True the Vote way before Cummings ever asked for public information and only the public. He didn't ask them where their investigation was or to investigate the group. He just said, "Can you?" He asked, I think, for if the tax returns were public information, could he get a copy or something? I can't.
Right, now that is important because
exactly.
He was accused by the lawyer for True the Vote of putting True the Vote on the IRS's radar screen, and he denied that. But the lawyer for True the Vote says actually she had accused him of much more, and his denial spoke to much more. In any event, it's important whether he put them on the IRS's radar screen. However, with respect to the publicly available information he was seeking, Joe, what True the Vote says is typically when that is done, when the House minority would seek documents like that from the IRS, they would let the majority know about it. And they claim this was done without such communication, which leads them to suggest foul play was involved.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, look, there's a lot of, as you pointed out, a lot of acrimony on this committee. The chairman, Isa, and the ranking member, Cummings, can't stand each other.
They don't like each other.
They have both accused each other of, Cummings has accused Isa of not tipping them off when the majority was doing something or requesting documents and back and forth. So that charge may be true. I don't know the answer to it, but it's not surprising at all, given how these two guys just don't get along and probably don't share much of anything with each other.
Last question. The polls. The American people still care, Joe. They still care.
Oh, sure. No, look, I think Isa's done a remarkable job as chairman at keeping Democrats on the defensive, not just on this, but Benghazi. I mean, just continuing to rattle and keep some of these issues in front of the American people. Democrats don't like it. I wish he'd get on to other things, as a lot of my Democrat friends do. But it's clear that the polls show that a lot of people want answers still. So he's doing a good job of doing that.
Now, listen, it's Easter weekend. It's Good Friday, and I appreciate you being here. And my gift to you, Joe Trippi, and to all of our viewers is the next segment we are about to do. My friend, thank you for being here. See you soon.
Happy Easter.
And to you.
Take care.